viewers, and welcome to my new video. A long overdue video. Can't even remember the last time I uploaded a video on here, it's been quite a while. I'm back out in Spain now until the end of the year, and I'm going to be out here focusing largely on personal artwork, so it's going to be a good few months for me of really getting my teeth into some cool projects. So I thought I'd film a lot of stuff as I'm on my adventure and journey out here. I need to stop procrastinating so much over videos. I think every video's got to be amazing, otherwise it's not worth posting. But I think I might as well just start filling this channel up with little things here and there, and it'll build up over time. I'll get better at this sort of thing. Currently I'm working on a commission of a character called Darkness from the movie Legend, played by Tim Curry. Really iconic character. I remember seeing this character as a kid, in the film, and I was just like, whoa. So what I'll be doing here is flicking paint with a toothbrush. No rocket science at all. It's very basic, but it's something you guys might find interesting and try yourselves. It's something that I like to do in a lot of my work. Just a nice way to add some texture and some grungy elements to your artwork. Anyway, enough talking, let's get to the video and I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, here's a little example of a piece where I've used this technique. You can see there's lots of splatter going on everywhere there. And that's all done with a toothbrush and a bit of stippling with a paintbrush as well. It's really effective. Has some nice textures. Alright, it's a gorgeous day today, so I thought I'd be doing this outside, getting some sun. Here's the piece that we'll be working on. It's a guy practicing his trombone next door. He does this every single day. I'm actually gesturing here with my hands now, with the thought of the voiceover in mind, which actually looks a bit ridiculous now I'm doing the voiceover. But you get the idea. Here's the toothbrush I'll be using. And there's some of the inks I like to use. Right, so let's go down to the underbuild and get everything set up and get busy. The underbuild here is absolutely amazing. It's huge. It's got so much potential to be made into a really, really good studio. It's a bit dusty though, so it'll take a bit of work to clear everything out, but it's perfect for doing painting in and things like that. Lovely big white high walls and perfect environment really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the artwork to a canvas with a little bit of masking tape, get it at a nice level so I can see things clearly and apply my splatter with ease. There's a couple of the tools I'll be using. I've cut out some crude masks just to cover a few areas when I'm flicking the paint, which, a lot of the time I'll correct stuff afterwards anyway, but as I'm going to be flicking paint quite close to his face, I don't really want to be reworking any of those areas. Flick, flick, flick. And here we go, POV. Amazing, it's like you're looking through my eyes. And here I am just flicking paint. Fascinating. Oh, getting a bit reckless now. There we go. What's quite nice is when you flicked off the bulk of the paint, you get a very fine, splatter, for lack of a better word, which is really nice to add in little highlight areas. So you can see here on the bright part of the horn, I'm just flicking there. In a second now, you'll see at the top of the horn how fine the spray can go. Basically it's giving the effect of what a bad quality airbrush would give you, I guess, but I quite like it. Very annoying noise. So like all these areas here where I've just done some basic simple shading, it's a nice little way to add a little bit of texture there. Helps bring things to life, gives things a bit of an organic look. There we go. Focusing on the main highlighted areas more than anything. Oh, now I'm really getting into it. Oh, a bit of black. I don't know why I decided to do that, because that is a horrible noise. Okay, just going to flick off the bulk of the paint onto some paper. Better way of gauging how much paint you have on the toothbrush to work with. Size of the splatter as well. There's been many times when I've done this and, to my horror, flicked a huge glob of paint onto my artwork, which requires a lot of work to fix. So we don't want to do that. Again, I'm just using that little piece of paper to protect a few areas. More paint. Generously applied. So I'm on jet black now, I think. So I'm just going to add that to the darker areas to add a bit of a texture going into the shadows. Using my hand as a mask. Probably the easiest way to work quickly, actually. And I think that's about done, really. I'm sorry if this isn't particularly interesting to watch, but hopefully one or two of you will find it a bit interesting. Now we're going to take the artwork back upstairs to dry in the sun for a little while. There's my Judge Death statue. Here we are back at the top. I'm now retouching some of the areas, tweaking a few highlights and things like that with some white acrylic, knocking things over. I like to mix a bit of the white magic colour acrylic ink in with the acrylic paint for a nice smooth application. So just cleaning up some of the darker areas here. So the white pencil clean is quite cool to sort of bridge the gap between the splatter and the white acrylic. And we're just about done. Using a white ink pen now just to fix a few other areas. I find with curves and things like that it's a nice little tool to use. Brush is fine, but I always find I have a bit more control with a pen nib, especially on curves like those horns. Some real heavy breathing going on here. I sound like Darth Vader. Oops. I'll fix that in a moment. There's a more of a fine nibbed white pen there. Nice little one to add some fine details with. These pens are great. I always love to enhance pencil artwork with black ink and white highlighters. So I'm just peeling off the masking tape now. This one didn't peel too well, to be honest. It actually took slight areas of the paper away with it, which is a bit annoying. Usually I have no problems with this sort of thing, but for some reason this paper didn't like it. And there he is, in all his demonic glory. And I thought I'd chuck him in a frame just to finish off.
I hope you guys enjoyed that and learned something maybe. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Keep the pressure on me to start making these videos. Hound me, bombard me with comments and stuff like that. You know, it's all good. And I'll see you in the next video.
Derp. and that's the point where my camera cut out. So I'd just like to say thanks again for viewing. Please like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook and any other social media you can find me on, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.